Thank you so much for joining and supporting Commonsense Africa Podcast. I'm still your host, Ugochukwu Nwaokoro, coming to you from the beautiful Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, at the equally beautiful resort of Grand Palladium. I bring you greetings. I just want to talk about something that has been bugging my mind. This is a word of caution to the Nigerian government and to INEC in particular. These days, every time you turn around, you see people digging out already issued PVCs from the gutter. I don't know why that is happening. It's happened in Port Harcourt, it happened in Abuja, it happened in Lagos. The worst mistake the Nigerian government will make is to rig this election. Let there be free and fair election, regardless of who people want to vote. Don't start officially rigging this election. People, you've seen the movement. If you think this movement is something small, you are making a big mistake. Over the years, the Nigerian government has allowed lawlessness, insecurity, to thrive in the land. So that lawlessness has come to bite Nigeria now. So just know that if you don't do the right thing, these are youths that are leading this revolution for change in Nigeria. They are not playing. So the worst mistake the Nigerian government would do is to rig this election. Let there be free and fair election. Otherwise, you're going to tear this country apart. I know you don't care. You don't care. You've allowed insecurity to thrive in the land. So that insecurity will come to haunt you. There's no hiding place for anybody. So the only thing that will rescue or save Nigeria is for free and fair election. Let the people's votes do count this time around, okay? Because you do not have enough police officers, and of course you do not have enough military to stop this movement, to stop the revolution. So this revolution is actually something good for the country. So let the rule of law this time thrive. Otherwise, you are going to tear the country apart. You are going to tear the country apart. And I appeal to you, government officials, especially INEC, if you truly love Nigeria, if you truly love our country, please do not aid or abet any form of rigging. Let the people's votes count. Let anybody that wants to vote, vote. If you issued PVCs, please let the PVCs get to the beneficiaries, get to those that have registered. This nonsense of every time you turn around, you see people digging up issued PVCs from the gutter. Who is dumping them in the gutter? Why is that? Why is it hard? Why can't you let the people's vote count? Why don't you let the people vote? You're talking about we're in a democracy. Give people their PVCs and let them vote. We've been warning you people. We are saying it. The same thing we've been saying when over the years you've allowed lawlessness to thrive in the land. That lawlessness is coming to bite you now. All the while we've been shouting, clamp down on Boko Haram, clamp down on the bandits. Nobody did that. Now it's spreading. Now nobody is safe. Not even the government officials. Even those that brought them, Buhari and El Rufai that aided and brought these people that have been sympathized and protected them, they are not even free. What a shame that you see bandits who go as far as trying to go and kidnap the president in Aso Rock. Kill some military officers. What sort of nonsense is it? What sort of government are we running in Nigeria? It's a joke. You cannot joke with a government, with running a government. So it's about time. If you people are playing with fire, enough is enough. This election, let the best candidate emerge. The best candidate that will rescue Nigeria and make Nigeria workable, working for all. Let that, again, it is a serious warning to all of you that think it's business as usual. This election, you will start a war if you try to rig this country, this election rather. If you try to rig this election, you are going to start a war. If you don't see the writing on the wall now, then something is wrong with you. The handwriting is on the wall everywhere. So the worst mistake any individual, I don't care who you are, if you think it is your right to become president, let there be fair and fair election. You don't impose yourself on people. Let the people choose you. Nigeria is for all of us. Nigeria belongs to every one of us. Nobody has a higher stake than anybody else. So over the years, you people, you've been enjoying the protection of the mobile police, the military, the regular police, and all that. All those things, your police will not be enough for what will happen if you rig this election. Borrow a leaf from Sri Lanka. Borrow a leaf from other places, because the people are ready. So the worst mistake, and it will be very stupid for the Nigerian government under Buhari to allow this to happen, because it's going to tear the country apart. So you people, again, I keep telling you people, to be careful, be careful. This is not business as usual. This is not business as usual. For those that are stoking the lies, for those that are aiding and abetting this nonsense, be mindful, because posterity will judge you. If this election fails, if anything happens, it's going to be on your head. It doesn't matter who you support. It doesn't matter who your candidate is. Just know that the people are yearning for change, and the people are ready to do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, they are going to do it. So it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter who you are supporting. Support the candidate of your choice. But if you think you like what Nigeria is going through now, what is happening in Nigeria, where insecurity, where people can't move around freely, there's kidnapping, there's banditry, there's Boko Haram. If you like that, then vote as you want to vote. But if you don't like it and you believe in the change that is happening, then support the movement. But you will not cause any undue process. You will not cause any undue process, because people are ready. People are ready to do whatever they must do to change Nigeria, whatever they must do to rescue Nigeria from the hands of these idiots that don't have any vision for Nigeria. So again, they said to be forearmed, forewarned is to be forearmed. So you folks be very, very mindful. This is not business as usual. It is not business as usual for Nigeria. So my thing is this: my job is to bring your attention to what is happening. If you haven't read the handwriting on the wall, I am telling you now. Look around you. When in Nigeria has a movement like this ever happened? Not even during Abiola. So the youth are ready. They are very ready, because Nigerians have had enough. So do not make the mistake of trying to rig this election. Do not make that mistake, because if that ever happened, there's no hiding place for anybody. Because Nigerians are seeing it. And everybody knows, if election were to be held today, and it's free and fair election, the voice of the people will count, and the people will choose a true leader. Gone are the days whereby a leader will be imposed on Nigerians, and then the leader will govern based on some type of feudal arrangement. No, it's not going to happen anymore. Nigerians want to practice free and fair and clear democracy. So all those people that are there counting out, saying this or saying that or whatever, yes, if you think Buhari government have served well, that is fine. That is even an asset for the candidate that is running for under APC to use those qualities and go and campaign. Remind the people that Buhari has served well and you want to continue. That is fine. If you think he hasn't served well, you have the other candidates to choose from. You have Peter Obi, whom the kids, the youth love. Nigerians love, are yearning for him. The obedient movement is nobody has ever seen something like that in the history of African politics, not even just Nigerian politics. So if Nigerian government and the INEC and all the people that make the decision, if you think you can scuttle this movement, if you think you can rig this election, you're not going away. Nigeria will be made ungovernable if you don't see it. I'm letting you know that now, because the youth are ready. The youth are ready. Nigerian youths are ready for this. So just be mindful. Let free and fair election. No form of rigging. Because Nigeria needs that. Nigeria needs a clear-cut winner, a clear-cut leader that the people love. So Again, I bring you greetings from the beautiful Punta Cana in Dominican Republic. That's where I am. I'm podcasting today. I don't have my podcast equipment. The only thing I have close to the podcast, my podcast, is the Commonsense Africa t-shirt. But I just saw this thing. I've told myself for the next 1 week I'm going to be here. I wasn't going to podcast, but you keep hearing this thing, you keep seeing things, I just excused myself from the beach and just came to my balcony now to do this podcast. So folks, again, I'll appeal to everybody, all lovers of Nigeria, please let there be free and fair election. Do not take any action to scuttle this coming election. No form of rigging. Let there be free and fair election. Stop destroying, stop throwing away issued PVCs. Everybody that registered to vote must have their PVCs. Nigerian government, is high time you spoke up about this thing. You don't hear the president say anything? You don't. Why is that? The presidency should condemn this act, this shameful act of people digging out PVC. Why are we wasting money even issuing the PVCs only to dump them in the gutter? Or because you think they're going to vote for a certain candidate. Be mindful, because you are causing a serious problem that you cannot handle. If you haven't looked around and understood that the Nigerian youth are very ready for this election, then something is wrong with you. Something is definitely wrong with you. So be mindful about the action. This election is the most sensitized election in Nigeria, and it's not to be toyed with. So for those that think, you're going to rig and then INEC is going to announce election, if it doesn't reflect on the votes of the people, there's going to be a problem. And we know and think that that's not what Nigeria wants. That's not what every peace-loving Nigerian wants. We must put a stop to rigging. Look at for how many weeks, how many months now. Also, students haven't gone to school. But yet, those that call themselves leaders of Nigeria shamelessly will post pictures of their children graduating from schools abroad. Is that the kind of Nigeria we want, including the president himself? So Nigerians must rise up and condemn any form of rigging of this election of 2023. Let the people count. Stop dumping people's PVCs in the gutter. Let anybody that registered to vote get their PVCs. Don't worry. Let them, and then you can campaign. Try to woo them. Try to get them to vote for your candidate. But do not deny anybody. How shameful it is if you win by rigging. You don't care. So if you think you're popular, if you think you have the right message, you should be proud of yourself to come out and campaign. The worst thing that will happen is if you, Nigerian government, INEC, don't get the people that register to vote their PVCs, trust me, I can assure you now, and I see it coming, it will be hard for candidates to campaign around the country if people don't have their PVCs. This is a different time. This is a different time in Nigeria. Never in the history of Nigeria has the internet been so effective than it's gonna be during this election. So you folks be mindful for what you do, because what you're doing can tear up this country. What you're doing can tear the country apart. Let this country survive. This is actually the last life support that Nigeria is going to get. Any mistake. It is not by noise making or this or that. No. The handwritings are written all over on the walls of Nigeria. So this is not about a personal ambition. This is about saving what is remaining of Nigeria. So again, I commend the youths for putting up the resistance, for the movement, for what they are doing, and for showing for the first time, a glimmer of hope for Nigeria. So stay on point. Please do it peacefully. Do it. Don't confront anybody, but stay on point. Stay on point. And together, we will rescue Nigeria. Together, Nigeria will eventually find her rightful place in the polity of nations. God bless you all. Again, I remain the host of Commonsense Africa Podcast. Ugochukwu is my name. And I'm getting to you not from my studio, but from the beautiful Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. That's where I am vacationing. And I thank you. And may God bless Nigeria. May God help us to have a free and fair election. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.